Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh and this is Working Man Reads. Thank you for the support on the last video. I will be getting back to those comments. I'm just still processing everything, but I want to do something that sounds really fun, and I have seen that there's quite a few co-hosts, but I believe Michael K. Vaughn started it. I'm gonna tag him down below, and I also saw that Steve Donahue is doing it, so I'll tag him as well. But it is going to be called June on the Range. Now, a lot of you might not know, but when I first started my channel, I actually read a lot of Westerns. And, well, a lot being like 3 or 4. But I love Westerns. I grew up on Westerns. Clint Eastwood, John Wayne. I mean, I think 3 Meals for Sister Sarah is probably in my top 5 movies of all time. I love that movie. But I'm going to jump in. So, week 1 is... Now, he says you don't have to go with the... He says you don't have to go with the prompts, but I'm going to join in on the prompts because they're easy enough to follow. So, week 1 is the big guns. Now, he suggests that you pick Louis L'Amour or Zane Grey. I have never read Zane Grey, so I will. I just picked up the e-book for Nevada by Zane Grey, so I will read that one. It looks like a quick read. And then if we have time, I will fit in Louis L'Amour. This is Silver Canyon. So I will do this. I got one of these like fancy leather-bound ones. If this is real leather, well, I don't really know. Could be fake leather. So I will do that. It'll be fun. I love Louis L'Amour ones. I remember those were some of the first books I read. I would just pick up one for like $5 at Walmart because they probably weren't even written by him anymore because I think he passed away and when I was a child, and they still were publishing him. Week number 2 is the classic era, and that date cutoff is the 1980s. So I will be reading Shane. I just like this. It looks like something crazy. By Jack Schaefer, the unforgettable novel about a boy's love and a gunman's struggle to escape his past. Call me Shane. He rode into our valley in the summer of 89, a slim man dressed in black. Call me Shane, he said. He never told us more. There was a deadly calm in the valley that seemed to focus on Shane. There's something about him, Mother said. Something dangerous. He's dangerous, all right, Father said, but not to us. He's like one of these here slow burning fuses, the mule skinner said. Quiet. So quiet you forget it's burning, till it sets off hell and blows off trouble, and there's the trouble brewing. So I wonder if this is like a reprint. Said it did say copyright 1949, so I think I made it, but this seems like a reprint based on this price on the back. Ain't no way when this came out that it was $7. That's all I gotta say. But it seems like nice little slim paperback that I should be able to destroy. So that'll go on the TBR. I'm gonna keep it easy for myself and try to pick one per thing here. Week number 3 is 80s to present. Now, this is where it would be a great moment to put in Death's Head's Press splatter westerns to fit what I like to read, which is horror. But I vowed to never read anything by Death's Head Press again, based on a problem I have with the main guy for the publisher. He can kiss my butt, so I won't be reading any of those. And as a matter of fact, I sold all of them on Pango Books, so yeah. Now week 4, I am going to try to fit in possibly in the present era, which I didn't even tell you yet because I got on a rampage. But I'm going to do this one. And this is by Al Sorrentino. I don't know this guy's name. Might be backwards on you. West Texas. Gripping and expert, Rocky Mountain News says. Lieutenant Thomas Mullen may be retired from the U.S. Cavalry, but he's still considered the best tracker around. So when the senator's son turns up missing, Mullen is the man called upon to find him. It doesn't take long for Mullen to figure out that quite a few travelers and cowboys have disappeared recently in the same area, and the desolate, inhospitable land is offering no clues, only shallow graves. Oh, that's a nice little catchy thing. He investigates further. Mullen finds himself pitted against a killer, stranger who is deadlier than even he has faced before. So yeah, that's West Texas. And if I don't like that one, we're gonna throw in Mojave by Johnny D. Boggs. And just because I actually lived in the Mojave Desert for a while, so this would be kind of a cool one. And it says, stranded in the Mojave Desert, Micah Bishop is about to cash in his chips for good when he's rescued by an unlikely savior. Whip Watson is hand-delivered 24 brides to the silver boom town of Calico, where miners are going loco for companionship. Better still, Watson... This sounds good. Watson asked Micah if he'd help escort the wagons. Oh, okay, so we're gonna replace this one. But if you guys want to read it, by all, I probably will get to it. But let's be honest, there's only so many books I can read. This one sounds really good. I'm gonna read this one for prompt number 3, week 3. We're doing this live, guys. We're doing this live. And then week 4, I'm gonna join in with, I believe Donahue is reading this, and Michael K. Vaughn. I'll read Lonesome Dove, but I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna listen to it because it's too long for me to fit in June when that's the busiest season for at work. So I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to rent it from the library on Libby, and I'll listen to it with you guys. And yeah, that's how I'll partake. So I'm going to do June on the Range with all of you guys, all you cool guys, and I'm excited. I'm excited to read these. So there's 1 ebook and 3 physical, and then I will be doing the audiobook for the other one there. So, Lonesome Dove. So let's see. Let's see if we can get a good little thing here. So there you go. I got a little picture. But all right. Until next time, guys. This has been Working Man Reads. Thank you for dropping by. Peace and love. Don't work too hard.